something, you guys. I don't know the other thing in my lap. Other thing in my dad. Stole from the bank. Robbed the bear. Hit the brake. Let me tell you, one of the worst days I ever did was on this day 10 years ago. Now, before I get into this, is an important grand we're so I had a buddy named Eric. He wasn't really my buddy, but, we all like to say we were a buddy to Eric, but, I think deep inside we all knew that Eric wasn't right. There was something seriously wrong with him. But, looking back, maybe there was something seriously wrong with us instead. But I don't know. Anyways, our buddy Eric. Let me tell you, Eric, he was hard to please. He did one thing wrong, he could lash out at you. And let me tell you, deep inside we all knew he was a good guy. But one day he won something that none of us could ever get. And that caused us to all work against him. So we decided to do a thing where we all would go out and go out and party without him. And he was really angry about that, let me tell you. At the time, we all laughed it off, but, looking back, what he did was absolutely horrible. But that's a story for another time anyways. Getting back to Eric. So, that was before, the big thing happened. Back then, he was a nice guy, He was very easy to please. You asked him to do something, he would do it. You told him to do something, he would do it. If he told you to do something, you would know he would do it, but, he wouldn't really mind. He would just do it himself anyway. But that's not where the bad part comes in. That's coming in really soon, let me tell you. Now, when you know somebody like Eric for long enough, you begin to grow really attached. You begin to get feelings. Feelings you can't shake. Feelings you could shake, but you can't. And feelings that are difficult to get off your mind. And let me tell you something. We all had feelings for Eric, but we didn't know how to tell him. So, we didn't. Anyways. Summer of '88. 1988 summer. The season after spring, but before fall. We were going out. A big job. But Eric wasn't ready. The reason Eric wasn't ready, he was really small. He was a really small fella. He was like, 40 years old, but he was really small. So we needed to go out to get a high chair for him so he could sit in the car. But, we go to Babies R Us, they don't have anything. We go to Walmart, they don't have anything. I'll get to Walmart later, let me tell you that. I'll get to Walmart later, let me tell you that. I'll get to Walmart later, let me tell you that. But first, we couldn't find a high chair anywhere, booster seat anywhere. Baby seat for the car. We couldn't find that. So, we did what any man would do. We did it ourselves. We started working. Got all the materials, all the tools we need to get the job done. We got our hammers, we got our wood, we got our pliers, we got our rulers, we got our calculators, we got everything in the tool shed and more to get our own car seat. Our own little car seat for our own little, what was his name? Shit. Eric, is that his name? Yeah, Eric. We all loved Eric. Miss Eric. It's a shame what happened to him. And it's all my fault. Except it's not. It's his fault. I fucking hate Eric. Alright, so after we got the car seat in, we were ready to roll. But then we got pulled over. Apparently the car seat we made was not per American Louisiana regulation for car seats. Apparently he got a lot of splinters in his backside, and let me tell you, it was not a sight to behold. Not that I saw it. Not that any of us saw Eric's ass, but if we did, there'd be a lot of splinters, and they'd be everywhere, and we all had to help pick them out one by one, but we did not do that. You heard it from me. We did not do that, alright? If anybody else told you that we did do that, they are lying. We did not do that. Now, this is where it gets hard. You see, when it happened, at the event of when it happened, the worst thing that I did, Eric was there and he saw it, he saw everything, and let me tell you, I did not know what to do in that moment. So, I kicked him in the groin. And he was not happy. His wife was there too. That's when I first found out he had a wife, and I was like, what the fuck, what the well. Man, I kicked her in the groin. It was not pretty. Apparently she was pregnant too. As soon as I kicked her in the groin, baby popped right out, and let me tell you, that baby was beautiful. So, this goes to show you, even during the worst moments of your life, there's some miracle to be had. That's it, guys. See ya.